Have you ever heard the saying, "An egg a day keeps the doctor away"? Probably not, but after what I'm about to share, you might just start thinking that way. You see, for years, eggs have gotten a bad reputation. Too much cholesterol, bad for your heart. Doctors warned us to stay away from them, especially if you were over 50. But here's the shocking truth. The science has changed, and today, doctors and nutrition experts are saying something completely different. Stick with me for the next few minutes because what you're about to learn could completely shift how you look at this humble little food and how it might help you protect your brain, boost your muscles, and even help keep your eyes sharp as you age. Let's talk about what really happens when you eat one egg every day, especially if you're over 50. First off, let's crack into the biggest myth, cholesterol. People used to panic over the cholesterol in eggs. One egg has 186 milligrams of cholesterol, they'd say. That's going to clog your arteries. But here's what research now shows. Dietary cholesterol, the kind you eat, doesn't have as big of an effect on your blood cholesterol as we once thought. In fact, your body produces cholesterol naturally, and when you eat more cholesterol, your body usually just makes less of it. It balances out. For most healthy people, eating one egg a day doesn't raise your risk of heart disease at all. In fact, it might do the opposite. Eggs are rich in HDL cholesterol, the good kind. That helps carry bad cholesterol out of your bloodstream and keep your arteries clear. So instead of fearing eggs, many heart doctors now recommend them as part of a heart-healthy diet. Now let's talk about something even more important, muscle loss as you age. After age 50, we start to lose muscle. It's a slow, quiet process called sarcopenia, and it's one of the reasons older adults struggle with weakness, falls, and frailty. But the solution? Protein. And not just any protein, complete protein. Guess what contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle? You guessed it, the egg. One egg gives you 6 grams of high-quality protein. Eat 1 or 2 every morning and you're starting your day with a powerful tool to fight off muscle loss and stay strong as you age. Now here's another benefit most people overlook, brain health. Eggs are one of the richest sources of a nutrient called choline, and choline is critical for brain function. It helps make acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter your brain uses to send messages and form memories. Low choline has been linked to memory problems, brain fog, even Alzheimer's. And yet, over 90% of people don't get enough choline from their diets, especially older adults. Just one egg gives you about 150 milligrams of choline. That's a big deal. Eating an egg a day could be one of the simplest ways to give your brain the support it needs, especially if you're noticing memory slip-ups or mental fatigue. And while we're on the topic of aging, what about your eyes? Eggs contain 2 antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin. These are powerful compounds that protect your eyes from age-related damage. They concentrate in the retina and help filter out harmful blue light, the kind that comes from screens and sunlight. Multiple studies show that people who eat more lutein and zeaxanthin have a lower risk of macular degeneration and cataracts, the 2 most common causes of vision loss in seniors. And where do you find these nutrients? Right in the egg yolk. Now let me guess what you're thinking. Okay, eggs sound great. But what about the calories? The fat? Isn't that bad? Actually, a single egg only has about 70 to 80 calories. It's nutrient-dense, meaning it packs a lot of nutrition into a small amount of food. That's exactly what you want, especially if you're trying to manage weight, blood sugar, or appetite. In fact, studies show that eating eggs for breakfast rather than cereal or toast can help you feel full longer, reduce cravings, and even support healthy weight loss. Now let's be real. I'm not saying eggs are a magic bullet. You still need fiber, vegetables, healthy fats, and exercise. But here's the thing. Adding 1 egg a day could be an easy, affordable, and powerful upgrade to your health routine, especially if you're over 50. And let's not forget, they're versatile. Boiled, scrambled, poached in omelets or egg salad, there are dozens of ways to enjoy eggs. And if you're worried about cholesterol or heart health, talk to your doctor. In most cases, 1 egg per day is perfectly safe and incredibly beneficial. But before we wrap up, there's one last thing I want you to remember. So many health issues we face later in life, weak muscles, memory decline, poor eyesight, can be slowed or even reversed with the right nutrition. You don't need expensive supplements or fancy diets. Sometimes it starts with something as simple as an egg. So tomorrow morning, when you're making breakfast, pause for a moment. Think about all the good that one little egg can do, and give your body the nutrition it's been quietly asking for. You've only got one body, one brain, one chance to age gracefully and powerfully. Let's make every bite count. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your next breakfast could be the first step to better health. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.